So I'm making a video today to try and answer a question that always gets asked in the comments section. It gets asked on message boards. Club Xterra and Xterra Nation are the ones that I frequent. And I'll go ahead and start off by saying that this video is a little bit flippant and sarcastic. So that's just my kind of opinion and take on this topic. And that topic is going to be, how do I improve the gas mileage on a first-gen Nissan Xterra? So what is my answer to that? Well, first, I'm not the most qualified person to talk on this subject. Have you seen my truck? I obviously chose which way I wanted to modify my vehicle. I've got big tires, I've got steel armor, I've got winches, it's shaped like a brick, it's got like 6 inches of lift. I don't really care about miles per gallon with the way that I've modded my truck. Matter of fact, this sticker right here, MPG LOL, sums up my opinion on the subject. So the common answer that people get on the message boards is, well, if you got some mod money, and you want to spend your money on mods to improve your gas mileage, and you think that after 6 months or a year it's going to break even and you've really started making money in the long run, well, we usually say the best mod is going to be go buy yourself a moped, drive them both equally, split time 50-50, and average up the 2 miles per gallon, and you're going to get like 40. You're in good shape, right? But most people don't like that answer. The truth is, this is an old vehicle. It's old technology, especially compared to new technology engines and vehicles that are going to have things like hybrid technologies, regenerative braking, the start-stop feature at stoplights and things like that. You're never going to get anything that's going to have a heavy influence on miles per gallon. There's a lot of things that influence gas mileage, such as the way you drive, the traffic that you're in, the path that you take, the speed that you're driving, and things like that. So to me, there's just so many more influences that I just don't worry about the impact of a certain mod improving my gas mileage, and again, of course, not with the way that I've modified my truck. So the logical extension of this line of thought is going to be, how do you reduce your overall gas costs when you drive a Nissan Xterra? And again, it's not something that I'm particularly qualified to talk about. I don't really track gas costs, I don't track miles per gallon, I don't even really monitor the price of gas, and of course, again, this is barring some type of financial emergency where you absolutely have to penny pinch on gas. But if you have mod money, I'm assuming that that's not the situation. But when I'm looking at filling up with gas, I don't even track the price of gas. I've got like 4 things that I look at a gas station that come before I even think about the price of gas. Is it easy to get in and out of? Is it reasonably well lit if it's at night? Is it under an awning if it's raining? Does it have nice snacks and beverages and everything? Is it convenient on my route? And then maybe I look at the cost of gas. So really, I just look at gas as a consumable. I made the decision when I decided to purchase a Nissan Xterra that I was just going to accept whatever the cost of gas was because I knew it wasn't going to have good mileage. Most of my driving is not really going to be discretionary driving, right? If I'm going back and forth from work, I'm not going to quit going into work just so I can save some money on gas. I've already accepted that cost built in when I made the decision to get a Nissan Xterra. Likewise, if you see a gas station and it's more expensive or whatever, but you're about to run out of gas, you're going to fill your car up with gas so you can get on your way and continue on. So it's not really something that I pay particularly close attention to. So not everybody is like me, and so if you want my opinion on what you could do to improve your gas mileage on a 15-year-old car, the answer is not a fun one and it's not a sexy answer, but if you got money for mods, then you need to take that money for mods and do maintenance. Maintenance is going to help you a lot more than mods. Make sure you have no check engine lights on. Not every state has a state inspection that requires you to fix check engine lights. So if you got some sensors that are going bad, make sure that you fix any sensors that are controlling how your engine runs. Make sure that your fluids are up to date, oil changes, fluids in your differential, 4-wheel drive hubs that are properly disconnecting so you're not pushing your front drive line unnecessarily. Those kind of things are going to help you out in the long run a lot more. Don't do a lift. Don't do big tires. Get street tires or a mild all-terrain tire. So if you're looking for gas mileage, don't worry about intake spacers, don't worry about throttle body spacers, don't worry about cold air intake kits and everything. Just drive easy, do maintenance, and just spend as little money as possible. So for reducing your overall gas bill, especially in this day and age, number one thing you can do, stay home. Don't go anywhere. I tell you what, my Xterra hasn't moved in like 4 weeks with this whole social distancing thing. It's been great. My gas bill, 0 every week. 0, 0, 0. Doesn't go anywhere. So that all sums up my opinions on miles per gallon, fuel efficiency, cost of gas, all that good stuff. I'm curious to know what the other people out there think. Comment below. Am I completely out of line, or do you actually agree with my line of thought? Also, if you do have more mods and experience with gas mileage, comment below to let the other viewers know what you can do to a first-gen Nissan Xterra other than trade it in to get better gas mileage.